for whatever reason, I don't know why, I'm on an alternator kick. Did a video about how to test them on the truck. Is the alternator bad or the truck bad? Video about how to hotwire the Delco SIs. How to take them apart. Now we got to test things inside. And let's get to that. I have the TM9-2320-289-34. The depot level maintenance at the CUCV fixing. All right. Start off with the inspect the rotor. Kind of talked about this when I took it apart. As long as these don't look pitted, scratched up, you can't feel any grooves, leave it alone. In here it says to chuck it up in a lathe, and let's see, where does it say that? Yeah. Lathe, rings in lathe scored or pitted, true rings in lathe to 0.002 inches. But they didn't put a centering hole in the shaft, so I'm not going to chuck this thing up in my lathe. Anyway, there's no real test for this that they give you. Just check the rings. Then you have the stator. And all it tells you to do is put your own meter. I'm just going to put on audio so you guys can hear this. And using test light or check ohm meter, check continuity between stator frame and the leads. There is no continuity. If it's not infinite, replace. We had no continuity, so that's good. Then we get the regulator. I can't test the regulator. I don't have a fast charger, whatever that is. Diode trio. This is a diode trio out of, let me make sure you can still see this. Let me zoom in. Yeah, okay. It says check the diode trio. To check the diode trio, it says to put it on 200 ohms. This is where I am. You can see when I touch them together, it moves. Put the little leg down. Maybe y'all can see that. Let me see. Yes, you can see that. Touch the leads together. We have continuity. All right. It says to put one lead on any of these three and one there. No continuity. Then it says switch them. So we'll put that one there or this one here. Or any of the three. Nothing happens. My ohm meter is not sensitive enough. I have a diode logic symbol on there. Go to that. Put this here. That there. Nothing. You switch them. We get a reading now. That's exactly what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be set ohm meter lowest range scale. Observe reading. Reverse ohm meter leads to same two connectors. In one direction, reading should be infinite. We're not infinite that way. But this way, we are. Infinite. The other should be finite. We got it. So this is a good diode. This is an SI27. This is a CUCV diode trio. That one's good. This is one I had sitting around off of a Delco 10 or 12 SI. Whoop. Same thing. So you can check any of them this way. It's a good diode trio. Both of them are good. All right. Then the rectifier bridge. The rectifier bridge, you can kind of see, actually this one shows it better. You got the heat sinks on this side, plastic separating this side from that side. So this is the negative side because this is your ground post going through the case. There's plastic separating them. This is the positive side. This is where the power comes in. If you watch my video about my taking this thing apart, this is where my red wire hooked into, right here. Okay. So this side and this side are separate. We got plastic separating them. Negative side, positive side. It says put it on a non-conductive work surface. Let me make sure that's still in the frame. Not really. I just moved it. That was stupid. Same thing on this one. If I put it on 200 ohms, what you're supposed to do, see how the tabs are bent down? These studs are isolated from both sides. So there's little tabs, 3 tabs on each side, negative and positive, that fold over and touch each other right here. You're supposed to bend them up so they're not touching each other or the post in the middle anymore. Okay, I'll put on 200 ohms. What you're supposed to do is touch here, touch the tabs. It's infinite. I touch the heat sink, it works. And you're supposed to switch and get the opposite reading, infinite or finite. I get nothing. My ohm meter won't go down low enough. I put on diode, I get a reading. All 3 tabs. I'm testing the negative side. I switch them, switch polarity, and nothing, nothing, nothing. So the negative side of that one's good. That's how it's supposed to be. It's one way. I'm going to do the positive side. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Switch them. We got our reading. That's a good diode trio. And it says non-conductive surface. There's a plastic piece right here it's sitting on. So it's non-conductive, sure. Got a reading, got a reading, got a reading. I switch them. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Let's try over here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Switch them. Got a reading. There's 2 good rectifier bridges. Now this one I have not folded the tabs up, but you don't really need to. Reading, 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 because they're not connected anyway. All it does is make your tabs break. Try the other side. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Switch them around. Yep. Yep. And yep. We'll go with the post. No, we'll go with the post. All right. So I got 3 good rectifier bridges. And 2 good diode trios. Just a real simple how to test these things, because the alternator's not working. What's wrong? I have had the diode trio be my problem twice in 15 years of owning CUCVs. Mostly it's the voltage regulator. If you watch my video on how to check these things on the truck, you saw 15 something on my voltage. I needed to pull that one apart and probably replace the voltage regulator. But I know I got 3 good rectifier bridges, a good diode trio spare, and I'm going to build this alternator back up into an alternator, and I'll go through that in a video. Anyway, hopefully that helps somebody.